but he's been very proficient on his bullseye shooting. 17 now is the target. Double top for 4-1 into the break.
Red bit.
42.
Should have had that, she knows it. Power to reduce the deficit to just one. Fat 9. Lipstick. Left hand side. 8s. So, Osborne sets the pace. Averaging 97. With the power still in business. The Smoggy leads 3-2.
Welcome back to the rip-roaring razzmatazz rock and roll world of big-time darts, and in the final of the 2009 UK Open, Colin Osborne inched it and pinched it in the opening session, but Taylor, the pretender to the throne, the man who wants his championship back, he is right on his tail in a final which is sitting up and begging for your attention.
Absolutely, and me and Dave Lanning will do our best to keep you on the bubble. Came on as ZZ Top, rocking and rolling with heavy thrum and tungsten, steady guitars, crowd loving it, Taylor behind.
Game on.
So Taylor with the throw in this second session, and normally about here in a match that Philip Taylor
125
starts to burn rubber.
Dave Lanning continuing the ZZ Top analogy. Going like a shiny red roadster is
131.
Osborne, alias the Wizard. Beautiful, smooth release. Fantastic. Almost like a conductor without his baton. That follow through with a hand. First to 11
93
is Blue Square. UK Open champ. As we see the Taylor release again. Thing of beauty. If Rodan had been a darts player, nobody would have heard of that thinger.
140.
So the statuesque figure of Philip Taylor on the Oki with this style and concentration and focus, which has been a feature of our coverage for 16 years now. And as we were saying earlier, Philip Taylor has been challenged by so many young hopefuls, not so young hopefuls as well, and he's seen them all off, and here's a new one, and this boy looks like he has class.
And to just statistize the Taylor monument, he had 116 against John Parton Aberdeen 7 weeks ago. In the last 48 hours he's hit 215 averages here.
Don't think that was a very sensible third dart there from Osborne. He could have left himself. They finished and went for the 20s and hit the 5.
41.
Well, the power is not sure the way to the dart. This is his third match of the day. Osborne could probably never get him nearer the ropes. But you gotta throw better than that.
83. Fairly require 145.
Taylor is capable of the most bewitching finishes. 45. Double 14's gone his own way. 28, that's the shot. Oh.
Magic! Magic! Just like his 161 against Baxter. 145 could trigger. Fire on the launch pad, perhaps.
145 the finish for Taylor. We are saying these shots are quite within his capabilities.
140.
Finishing on double 14 was very tasty, very sweet.
But he's still, that's the ideal first dot. Dot 2 is what he's trying to put in
100.
first. That's where you get trouble from Taylor if he gets the first dot in the 60, low and central. 102, plays 98 and a couple of pops. Lovely dot by the Wizard.
96.
And the Wizard still has to produce a spell and a 180 in this match. And we'll have a look at the doubles, and you can see Osborne is considerably ahead percentage-wise, but it looks like
108.
Phil Taylor is beginning to swing his cutlass.
Has he ever? Last Wizard to come out of the T side, Wilf Mannion. This is a Wizard, but he's up against the Merlin of Tungsten, Phil Taylor.
93.
Taylor just flexing his muscles menacingly with his marksmanship.
If he starts getting the first dot where he's getting dot 2 in the 60, this lad's in bother. And then he has the problem of cashing in big time on his own chances.
Needs two
Got
more
to do a
trebles.
setup of a 2-darter here. Nice. There will be a setup now.
Well, the other
100.
treble would have left 32, but Taylor on 121 is just done 145, and he looks in the mood again.
Treble 11. 214s, just hit it. Incredible red bit. Oh, lucky. Width of the wire.
How close was that, as you say, Sid, the width of the wire. And now Osborne has imperatively to hit 72. Another 16 would leave double top, as you work out for yourself, double top to regain the lead.
52.
Just pulled the darts
Fairly required 28.
to go ahead. First time. The red bit. Ominous. Exactly where he wanted, near the inner wire. Taylor's averaging 104. There's almost 9 pops between the averages. Taylor is going to give this man now pain. The look of the Potteries predator in those eyes.
And this is the test, Sid, if Osborne really
81.
has the stature to live with these kind of players. We mentioned earlier he was matching Taylor's average, but we said he's got to maintain that ton plus average, because we knew that Taylor could not only maintain 100 plus, but he could increase on it
97.
and push on another 10-15 points or so. And this is what's happened. Osborne has dwindled, he's diminished his average. Taylor's kept steady. Now Taylor leads for the first time.
The perfect line. The perfect relay to into the barrel shot.
100.
That should have been a half an inch lower. Tension here in the Reebok Stadium, where the thump of leather and the Russian flick of grass
83.
and the smell of wintergreen pervade the atmosphere of this hockey. Brilliant. He's been trying to find that for 4 legs now. Has he ever found it, Dave Lanning? Cover.
Yes.
177.
And the only smell that Taylor can sniff at the moment is the sweet smell of success after darts like that.
Might have known I would start in primary school and Dave Lanning would end with a classic. Brilliant
140.
darts.
Fairly required 143.
Just allowed to do this, Dave.
Yes, well, he's been thereabouts the last couple of legs. Needs the treble now. Still could do with the ton here.
6.